Wasbir, as Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma held a crucial meeting last night with the rebel Adivasi groups. So indeed a very big development. So what is your take on this?
Broken this story at 9 p.m. last night. Notice Live had broken this story at 9 p.m. last night that 8 Adivasi militant groups are going to sign a peace accord in New Delhi tomorrow. There are 5 Adivasi militant groups and 3 breakaway factions. That brings the total to 8. So we are sure now that 8 Adivasi militant groups are going to sign a peace accord in New Delhi tomorrow in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah and the Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. Let us be clear as far as the names of these Adivasi groups are concerned. They are the Adivasi Cobra Military of Assam, the Adivasi Cobra Military of Assam, the Birsa Commando Force, Adivasi People's Army, All Assam Adivasi National Army, and the Santhal Tiger Force. These are the 5 militant groups plus 3 breakaway factions. A total of 1,182 cadres belonging to these 8 groups are going to join the mainstream once the accord is signed. Now, what sources are telling us that the accord, the Adivasis will get a welfare council. A welfare council will be granted to these groups as part of this accord that will help in the uplift and overall progress and development of the Adivasi communities living in Assam. So that is the major content of this accord, that they are going to get a welfare council for the Adivasis of Assam. Besides, the government is also going to come up with a major socio-economic package for the Adivasi groups in the state. This is going to boost the economic status. This is going to bring about, usher in all-round progress and development of the Adivasis of Assam. Now, the Adivasi groups that we are talking about, they had entered into a ceasefire with the government of India in 2012. That is 10 years ago, when P. Chidambaram was the Union Home Minister. After that, it had After that, this had lost momentum, and it had picked up momentum in the last 2 years. But the efforts have peaked in the last 6 months when Assam government officials held several rounds of discussions with these Adivasi groups in the presence of advisor Northeast in the government of India, A.K. Mishra. And as Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has said in a tweet yesterday, that he had a final round of talks with these groups in Guwahati yesterday. So he had held the final round of talks with these groups yesterday. So everything has been fine-tuned. The accord draft has been accepted by all parties concerned. It is going to be a tripartite agreement where officials of the government of Assam and the government of India are going to put their signatures, apart from, of course, leaders of these 8 rebel groups. And as I have said, 1,182 cadres in all are going to join the mainstream. Government of India is going to come up with a welfare council for the Adivasis of Assam, apart from, of course, a massive socio-economic package. Now, Pooja, this is going to be a big boost to the peace efforts in Assam. Already, the government of Assam have signed peace accords with all the Bodo militant groups, all the rebel groups which have been active in the Bodo heartland of Assam, besides, of course, militant groups in Dima Hasao region and Karbi Anglong. And now, with this accord being signed with the Adivasi groups, the only major group that will be left outside of the peace purview will be the Ulfa Independent. And as we know, the Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, on day 1, when he assumed office on 10th of May 2021, he had come up with an open appeal to the Ulfa to come and join the mainstream through a political dialogue. And he has continued with this appeal time and again. And we understand that there are back channel talks going on with the Ulfa Independent as well. So on the whole, massive peace push by the government of Assam with an objective of bringing in permanent peace in the state.
Absolutely, Wasbir. And this signing of the agreement will usher in a new era of peace and harmony in Assam. That has been clearly stated by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who held a crucial meeting with the Adivasi groups yesterday.
Yes, that is the objective. Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has been very, very steadfastly moving in this direction of ushering in permanent peace in Assam. And that is the reason, as I have said, on day one of assuming office on 10th of May last year, he had come up with a forceful appeal to the ULFA independent leader, Paresh Barua, to shun violence and join the mainstream of socio-political life by entering into a political dialogue. And that effort continues. And now, this accord with the Adivasis, 8 Adivasi militant groups, will be a big step in this direction of ushering in permanent peace in Assam.